I'm so glad that it's ReZero because, well, tragedy has struck and I'm completely out of tea. So, having to settle for coffee. Ugh. It is I'm guessing, the day after the big battle, the triumphant victory over the white whale. Subaru's time to shine, to show everyone that he can be of use, not only as a distraction. That episode, I know everyone loves Rem's confession and the other one. I can't remember what episode it was actually, but I actually really liked the last one for many of the reasons I spoke about at the end of the previous episode. And if you haven't seen that, I would suggest going and listening to it. And so, are we here to revel in that glory, or is Subaru on to greener pastures? More likely off to find the witch cult and get his ass thoroughly handed to him. It's been going far too well. And so, with that said, let's see, shall we? Oh yes, that's his name, Julius. Did he face any repercussions for this stunt he pulled back in the arena? Then take off your garb, put on something more humble. Yes, of course, play it off, Subaru. He can't take a compliment, even if it is a veiled one. Seems like they both hold some sort of grudge. One more than the other. They've got no reason to distrust Subaru at this point. Several times. He's using this to his full advantage. Good boy, Subaru. Long gone is the defeated speck of crap from the episode 18. Cool, they're getting everything done beforehand. Oh yes, having a bunch of troops march in. Of course. To be fair, that was a alright objection, I guess. Can you say that for definite though, Subaru? You do have the upper hand, and you know what Piotr is capable of, but I don't think Subaru has been in a battle with just the regular henchmen of the witch cult. And that's coming from a rank amateur, isn't it? He tried so hard to be the bigger man just now. Okay. He's growing. But it was also Julius's fault. Subaru doesn't have to shoulder the blame. He was just easy to agitate, isn't he? You can apologise and still hate him. I'll grant you that. Yep. I'm fine with that resolution. You can despise each other and still have a working relationship. Is it a bit boring around here now? Puck is always sleeping. Apart from where he turns into a destructive force to be reckoned with. Did all of the witch fiends in the forest face extinction? Using his... He does have a very good use for that, doesn't he? And because they all respect the witch, at least in some manner, it's quite lucky that worked quite so easily. Yes. We know. But it's the first time that you've met, technically. And yeah, I do hear elements of his voice now. You've got to love how intense this weirdo is. Possibly. Without knowing it. Without knowing it, he might have actually. Trembles. Never give someone the time to speak about their religion. Why could I not get that word out? Oh, he left it in his other jacket. Fair enough. Here's another copy. It's not unseen though, is it? You know how insane he got last time after being proven that he can have it seen. The thing is, they can't see it though, can they? He didn't see this coming, did he? Stop wiggling. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is religious extremism. Why did he just let them get away like that? Wilhelm. That was surprisingly easy. We know Pietergeist can be taken down relatively simply. Park and everyone has done it several times, but you might want to double tap. Just make sure. Well, he did, like, shout a bit. I actually agree with Subaru there. But unfortunately, those lot don't play by the rules, do they? Chivalry and honour is not in their vocabulary. What are they doing under the robe? That might be valuable information. Yeah, they know. He knows that everyone's scared of the witch, and this is like a sign of that, isn't it? Would Yeah, I can see that being a potential issue further down the line. Hmm. But I also agree with that statement. Because you can't defeat the people, you have to defeat the ideology. Are you sure that's all there is? I mean, it would make sense that 10 fingers. Cut his head off then. Good dodge. Mhm. Nice. So it's down to what, like 6 or 7? It was far too easy though. We didn't get the satisfaction like with the white witch, white whale. What was that laugh? Can all the others? Can all the others smell the scent of the witch as well, or is it just the witch fiends and Rem? Oh, the sloth guy. Oh fuck. 6 of them are there. One more down the road. Was he really dead? Or can the just witch cult by themselves? That's a woman. Please don't be someone I have no idea who you are. Cool. Ah. They just take up the mantle, don't they? That is the issue, isn't it? Did they think that the others would just go lightly? Even when the leader is abolished? I mean, we've had several indications where Guys has said that, haven't we? If we find out that he's had a copy of the gospel in his shopping bag this entire time, where's her book gone? Okay, cool. Is that a birth of a new spirit, or one that who's just been around? If Subaru is now capable of what is it, a spirit user, that would be quite useful. Wilhelm, you have exceeded yourself. Just take off her head. Stop it from talking. Not exactly, no. So you have to eliminate all of it. Hmm. Well, this time Subaru wasn't in the know. He didn't have any prior knowledge, so and after so much death from the white whale, I'm sure the rest of them are already kind of aware that it could have ended like this. Follow it through to the end. Is that what gave him the will to continue on for his wife? No, yeah, not necessarily. Wilhelm isn't the type to belittle Subaru at the minute, is he? Subaru's kind of proved himself, even if it isn't for physical ability or skill. Or maybe not even brains. Hmm. Well, they kind of have. Hmm. There are mutual understanding that they despise each other. Well, that was made clear. Yeah, you can trust in his skill and his ability and call on it when need be and still despise him. That's like how 90% of our politics work at the minute. Uh, is this ice? Ram? I thought it was too late and like Puck had started up again. What is Ram doing? Why has she got flour? Why has everyone disappeared? Obviously, it's something to do with protecting Amelia and Rem and the castle and whatnot. But didn't they have a letter arrive beforehand? So maybe it's just a attempt to get Subaru by himself to talk to him or kill him. Why not have one more hurdle he has to overcome? I don't know if I'm annoyed or not that they introduced the sloth guy, like the actual animal sloth, not Sin of Sloth, and then killed him off by the invisible hands. So So, oh, here's some random animal creature hybrid men thing. Now they're dead. And that was rather, I hate to say it, but it almost feels rushed. It's a weird feeling because so much has been drawn out for so long, and then the witch cult have been subjugated in the space of like 15 minutes. And after everything that Theatricais has put him and Rem and everyone else through, that's the send-off we give him? Fine. Now, obviously, it might not be the end of that chapter of the witch cult, but... And Subaru has garnered the trust and respect of 2 of the kingdoms. I don't know if they are kingdoms, but that's what I'm going to call them. And their respective leaders, as well as protecting Amelia, so that's 3 of the 5. Is Subaru going to be the one to unite all peoples within the world? Seems like a long shot for apparently being a prophet of pride, or whatever the hell it was. But for someone who's so quick to anger when you knock his ego, or you tell him, you can't do something, you're a bit too pathetic. They're not too far off the mark there. And everyone that has been chosen to inhabit the love of the witch gets their own gospel, but Subaru doesn't actually have one, unless Amelia is his gospel. And the way that he tries to cling to her in her memory and what she stands for, yeah, does seem like a bit of a religious fervour, doesn't it? But we've got a few to go, so things can only, I would say, go well from here, but there is a second season, so things could end horribly. Of course, I'm not going to speculate on that right now, and leave it up to your own imagination if you haven't seen it. And if you have, you can eagerly, just wait a few days for the next one. And of course, I want to thank each and every one of you who has made it this far into the video, because, it just shows how devoted you are, doesn't it? And of course, if you have actually made it this far, then feel free to leave a comment, and if it includes the well-known phrase of "your brain is trembling," or some form of that, I would know that you are one of the few who are truly to be respected. So, get on it. Get some rest, and I'll see you in the next one.